Hey y'all, I'm back. But I'm not back to talk about shit that belongs to bulls. I'm back to talking about what I just heard on the news. Is all these murders happening in my hood. You know, people that live next door to each other, and you can't trust your neighbor. Why is that? There's no need for it. And I'm here to speak on something called what everybody was out there talking about was Black Lives Matter. 1-800-CALL-SAM. Black lives do matter to me. All lives matter to me. But I can't figure out why black people out here killing black people at a phenomenal rate. In my area alone, in the past week, there's been shootings, killings, carjackings, and what you getting? You're taking from somebody that ain't got no more than you, but they went out and worked for theirs. You didn't. The deal here being pride. Don't give up your pride. I never gave up my pride, but I was careful of what I took pride in, which is what all you young folks out here got to do. Be careful what you take pride in, because that could make the difference between your life, your death, your incarceration, you know, you not being able to live a normal life. We all gonna do some fucked up shit out here. I did it when I was a kid. But see, I was able to live through it because I lived it a certain way. I didn't want to kill nobody. I didn't want to shoot nobody. I had these. See, these got me through. I didn't need no gun. I didn't need no knife. Up until shit got serious. Then I needed a gun, I needed a knife. And I really didn't need that. All I had to do was avoid the shit. But what's going on now? You know, they about, you know, shit is just getting fucked up out here when kids, our children, we can't tell nothing. We can't teach them no better because they're not going to listen. See, that shit starts at home. That shit started with an ass whooping for me. Because if I wouldn't have got them ass whoopings, I would not have been, I'd be in prison or worse. I'd be a daisy root farmer. That's right, I'd be pushing up fucking daisies. Had I not listened, had I not got my ass whooped, had I not learned courage as a man, courage as a woman, courage as anybody who walks this earth. Fight for what you want. Don't kill for what you think you want. Killing, you take a life, just remember, you end yours. Sooner or later, you're going to get caught. So why worship a lifestyle like that? That ain't doing your family no good. You got kids. You're bringing them up to see what you're doing, so they're going to do the same damn thing you done. Then when you get too old to do it, your kids out here doing it. And when they start dropping one by one, you're going to feel hurt. Because that's what you taught them. There was no other life. That's straight up shit. There is another life. You ain't got to go down that path just because everybody else go down that path. I'm watching the news, and I'm hearing of shootings that happened in my neighborhood just because somebody didn't like. You stepped on my toes. You did it. Why take from somebody who ain't got no more than you? Going in people's houses, shooting them up, driving by, shooting up kids just because you're trying to get somebody that you think stepped on your damn toes? You ain't had your toes stepped on. And the people that's stepping on your toes, you don't even know them and they don't give a fuck about you. They're the higher ups. The ones that control, the ones that run the whole damn show. They ain't got to worry about us. We taking care of ourselves. We getting rid of ourselves. They don't even have to worry about us. And guess what? It happens in every nationality, every race. No matter what the fuck you say, what you think. There's places that black people ain't never been. They killing off each other. There's places that white people ain't never been. They killing off each other. Now just watch TV. They tell you all about the shit. It's called Cops. They don't call it the First 48. Because that's only about black folks. They call it other programs. Where they catch white folks doing the same thing. They kill each other. Places we ain't never been. Places they can't come. We killing each other. What's the point? What's the fucking point? Long as this shit keep going on, there ain't never gonna be nothing that any of us can do. Not a damn thing. Your boy live next door. Your neighbor. What the fuck did they do to you for you to want to control them, kill them, go in their house, rip off, rob, shoot children? Children out playing in the street, not doing a damn thing. You don't give a fuck. You just want to shoot the motherfucker that you thought had something against you. And the kids get caught up in the middle. But you don't realize that shit until you sitting in front of the judge about to get life in prison because you took a life. Now your life gone. Happens in every race, happens in every nationality. In the United States of America. Have them where I live. I don't like it. I know damn well you don't like it. And if you're out here doing it, when it happens to one of yours, that's when you start to realize it don't make no damn sense. None whatsoever. So don't come preaching about all this Black Lives Matter. Don't come, go preaching about all this other bullshit. I'm speaking for the human race, not the black race, the white race, the Mexican race, whatever fucking races are. I'm speaking for the human race. Because we're the ones that's participating and we're the ones that's killing each other. It just has to stop. I've lost so many friends over the years because of the shit that's going on out here in the streets. The streets ain't got a damn thing for you. You want to do something for yourself, you got to make something out of yourself. You ain't got to follow the lead. Be a leader. Don't be a follower. Nobody controls your destiny but you. The reason I'm sitting here talking to you right now is because I found out. See, I became a musician. Yeah, I became a bass player. And I'm damn proud of it. Because I'm here all these years later. And if I wouldn't have picked something up to take my mind off of what was in the streets, and trust me, I'm old enough to know what was in the streets. Because I came up in the 60s. And they said if you came up in the 60s, you don't remember shit. I remember every damn thing. I remember the Black Panther Party. I remember the struggle. I grew up in the struggle. But then I got to look all over the rest of the damn world. Well, not the world, but the country. Places I ain't never been. They got their struggles too. We don't hear about that. What I hear about on the news is how all these black folks is killing black folks. Now they starting to worry about mass shootings happening in black high schools. Killing is wrong. Killing is wrong. For the purpose of just killing? Come on, man. You gotta be smarter than that. That family in the street ain't your family at all.
For my 1-year-old niece, Jessie.
Because when they get a hold of one of yours, you're gonna change your damn mind. I was a part of that until they got to one of mine. Now I'm against it. That's gonna make you a killer too. Because you're gonna go after anybody that hurts your family if you care about your family. So why not just quell that shit? Quell it. Ain't nobody in your neighborhood got nothing that's gonna make you rich. You're out here taking cars. This shit is a game to you. My neighborhood, woman got shot in her head for her car. And they didn't even get 7 blocks before they got caught. Now they all sitting up in a place they never gonna get out of. I'm just glad the woman lived. She's gonna have to live a life that's fucked up. Can't walk, can't hardly talk, can't hardly see. But you that did that to that woman, you got to sit up in a cell. You got to be in a joint that you was so tough that you can understand every damn thing. You can handle any damn thing till you get up in that joint. And there's a lot of people up in that joint that ain't never gonna get out and they don't give a fuck about you. And when they heard that you did that, your life gonna be a living hell, however long it may last. I'm pleading with you. I'm begging you. Where we live at, stop this bullshit. Stop it. It has to stop. Because you can go out here and kill anybody you want to. But when they kill your family, you going to feel damn different about it. And you're going to feel real different about it when they give you life plus in prison. You ain't gonna be the tough motherfucker you was out in the street. You're gonna be crying like a little bitch when you ain't never gonna get out the joint the rest of your damn life. And you're 17, 18, 19. See? That's when you realize you ain't never gonna be a man. You're gonna be somebody's little up in prison. I don't even want to say the word. You know it's the truth. So all you little tough motherfuckers out here that's doing all this bullshit, shooting, killing, thinking it's cool, being with the clique, when it come down to it, you ain't part of no clique. You part of the population that too many of us is going to. All because we didn't want to follow the rules of life. Our lives are planned out for us. It depends on how we live them. You know, you can live it right or you can live it tight. But if you live it wrong, you're going to end up on the receiving end of something that you don't even expect. See it every day. See it every day. This boy was convicted of murder. He's going to jail for the rest of his life. He's 17. Laugh at the judge if you want to, but when you get inside and you realize that you ain't never going nowhere, you're going to die in prison and they're gonna bury you in the prison yard. No, your boys out here in the street don't give a fuck. Nah, man, I was never no snitch. But I never had nobody to snitch on.
We laughed. We cried.
Worst snitch I was to myself. I talked. Told the truth about what the fuck I did. Got me jacked up.
Sworn to protect our kingdom.
But I tell you what,
Won't last forever, but that's what
I'm still here to talk about it.
right?
And I'm an old man.
It'll never be today again.
So I'm gonna ask all you young motherfuckers out there that's gonna look at me and say, the old ass motherfucker don't know what he talking about. How you gonna know where I'm at if you ain't been where I've been?
You can quit. For free help, call 1-800.
You'll never understand where I'm coming from.
It's life's most precious.
Save yourselves.
Especially when you have metastatic breast cancer. When your time
Get out of
it's
this
hard to invest in
mentality that you got.
now. Kisqali is helping
Leave it be.
longer than ever before when taken with
You might
inhibitor or fulvestrant.
live to be as old as me.
Metastatic breast cancer. Kisqali
Outside
to delay disease progression.
and above. And by that, I mean above ground. Because that's always that last option. That last option, you go to prison, you got the rest of your life to think about what the fuck you done, if it was wrong. But if you get cut on the wrong side of that field,
Abdomen pain, bleeding, bruising,
there's no coming back.
or other symptoms.
That's when you seen in all them made for TV movies where your boy pour a little bit of wine on your grave and say, for them that ain't here, you know why you ain't here? Because you fucked up.
Because when you invest in yourself,
You had a choice. You didn't take it.
Put their skin through a lot. Day in, day out. That's why Duff Med Body Wash.
I ain't here to talk no bullshit.
Moisturizers that help repair
Bulls ain't got nothing to do with it.
Plus Care.
People do.
Smoother, healthier
Humans.
skin with every shower.
It's the shit that we do that we have to pay for. And the less you have to pay, the better off you are. You could be paying with your life. One way or the other. Above ground or underground. You fuck up, you end up paying with your motherfucking life. You better pay attention. I'm only gonna say this to you once. And I heard this from a woman that I respect more than any woman I respect in the world for the saying that she instilled in me. Stop your damn foolishness. Get over it. Get your education. Stay out these damn streets. Stay out the clique. Cause the clique will fuck around and make you dead quick. Or cause you to do something that will end your life. Life as you know it.
My niece Amanda.
Now I'm sitting there telling you this.
Things happen in life. The strength of
Because I avoided that shit. You can avoid it too. I would advise you to avoid it. Get out of it.
If you're going to be staying here, right?
Ain't nobody bound to nothing.
drugs, staying out past curfew.
Signs don't mean shit.
And you're at that shelter. We're clear about that.
Guns, everybody got them.
Hey, Jesse and I can wait for the sitter. And we got
Everybody got knuckles and fists too.
And your baby.
And everybody's got a heart. Why don't you try using your heart? Why don't you try using your
our
knowledge?
faith in the Lord, so he'll see us through this.
Educate. It's the only thing that's going to save us. Educate.
Baby, sorry I'm late.
And stop taking shit from people who ain't got no more than you got.
Jumping. We're going to happen at 3:30 a.m. Jumping.
You ain't got to rob, you ain't got to steal, you ain't got to jack, you ain't got to do none of this shit. That's your choice.
Bruising, bite marks at breasts and to the thighs.
Be a leader, not a follower.
Her husband got cheese on his way, but I want to get her started.
The only man in my life I ever followed was my father.
You don't have to speak with us, but
And once he passed away, the only man I ever followed is me. And that's why I'm still here to tell you. You still got a chance to follow your heart. Follow you.
Not really. Were you meeting somebody in the city?
If you figure you gotta follow anybody else,
Miss Miller, whoever.
you ain't got no control of your own damn
Unless
life.
you wanted that to happen.
That's what you need to get. Control of your own life.
I wasn't meeting anybody.
Don't be a follower. Be a leader. Even if it's only you that you lead.
You want to tell us?
That's your best bet.
Now would be the time.
Go home.
Peace.
Oh, it's a